If you've been loving all these natural wood finishes, this video is for you. I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. So you can see we have this mahogany wood table. It's a Duncan Fife reproduction that I grabbed on Marketplace for $40. It's seen its days, so we're going to strip it, we're going to bleach it, and we're going to sand it down to a natural finish for that kind of, antique look. I guess it's not really antique, but anyways. Here's the stripper I like to use. I honestly can't stand the Home Depot brands anymore, so the clean strip or the citrus strip. This is my stuff. Look at how beautiful and easy it comes off. It's not sticky, it doesn't have that goop. Oh, so much better. Honestly, work in small batches. You apply in the same motion, I guess you could say. You take your brush and obviously you pick one direction to go in and you go in that same direction every time. Here you can see I ran out of the good stuff. This is the clean strip from Home Depot. I'll post some images of what exactly I'm talking about so you don't waste your money, because honestly the Home Depot stuff is more expensive. It has stronger smells and it doesn't work as well. Like, look at it here, it's so sticky. You can see it's gooped up all in my brush. Yeah, not ideal. You want the good stuff. You want the heavy duty stuff that's gonna get everything off. So the circa 1850, they have a, I think, heavy duty version, and they also have a more delicate version. Both of them work fantastic. They're not this like gel, they're more of a liquid, and they work so much better. You can get them at antique supply stores, especially in Canada. I'm not too sure about the States where you can get them, but oh my god, what a mistake it was to use the Home Depot stuff on the most detailed part of the piece. It took me forever. And it just, look at that. No, this is not what you want. Refinishing a piece is already as, long as can be, and is already enough work. You want your products to work for you, not against you. So here you can see I'm trying to clean it up with the mineral spirits because it literally was getting everywhere. And you can see I'm just working in my living room with a drop sheet down, and it made a huge mess. In any case, get yourself the good products. They're not usually more expensive, to be honest. Usually they're cheaper. And I would 100% suggest always finding a local antique supply store, because A, the guys there will know what they're talking about when they're recommending you things. Home Depot, they don't know, okay? And B, they'll have heavy duty products that will cut your time in half. Here's a little steel brush I'm using here. You probably shouldn't, but I kind of had to, because my other brush was basically garbage after I used it on this piece, and I really couldn't get the vinyl bristles to work well enough for me to get all the crud that was still in the cracks, if you know what I mean. But this worked fine. It didn't gouge really too much. I know a lot of people are afraid of that, but it worked okay. This is the end piece. Now we gotta sand. Sanding was a whole other story. Have a look. Yeah, it took forever. I did a couple different things. I went in manually, I went in with an orbital sander, I went in with a Dremel. Honestly, the best thing that worked for me was an old nail grinder that I used to have. And then we bleached. So this is what I like to use. It's Goody, I think, the brand. But Circa does have their own. This one just has its own neutralizer, and it's a little bit stronger than the Circa one, which is fantastic. Essentially, same thing with the stripper, apply in one direction. You're going to mix part A with part B. This one, like I said, has a neutralizer, so you don't have to do anything afterwards. You just let it sit and dry. And you just, want to be as delicate as possible. You don't want to agitate the bleaches together because it will have a reaction and it might melt the plastic bin that you're using. So yeah, don't do that. But essentially, this is all you do. None of this, spraying bleach for 10 coats. This is one coat. one coat, you apply it and you let it sit. It doesn't smell. You still want it ventilated just in case because it is bleach that you're working with. You're also not supposed to use it in the sun, but I clearly didn't care, so, you know, whatever. That's all you do. And then you give it a quick sand and you seal it up, or you could stain it again if you want to. I decided to fix the feet though. This is one of these little drill bits that you get at Canadian Tire. Honestly, it was like $6. You don't want to use this on the wood, obviously, it will gouge the wood, but for the feet, worked fantastic. It did scratch it up a little bit, but to be honest, no one's looking at the feet. To me, I don't really care. I'm not looking to sell this piece, so for my personal use of this table, I thought this was fantastic. And look how clean it is. Like, how disgusting were these feet before? Took me about a minute per foot to do all of these, and it cost me like $6. So, you know, I'll link all in the description the products I like to use, and maybe I'll put a note, or maybe I'll make a video of the ones you shouldn't waste your money on, because I've already done that for you. And look at her. Beauty.